大家好，欢迎回到瓦塔卡西棉花糖的频道。这一次是我们的第22集，就是实况这个回到未来1999的手游。那我们现在已经玩到第4章的第9节，就直接入场啦。
We are on page 21, section 3. Ms. Z insists on adopting this draft. Ms. Z, please, walk Madame Constantine through this section.
No need for that. I've read the stenographer's report. In fact, this is the second time I'm addressing this proposal. Considering the Integratus has been very determined to its submission, I believe many delegates must have a burning interest in the case. At least it's worth some discussions. Pedro, why do you oppose it?
The rise of Manus Vindictae has caused the arcane world to gradually break free from the Foundation. Therefore, we need to monitor what our arcanists think and control what they do in a stricter manner, in case they go too far. Manus Vindictae has a subversive slogan. Their influence has been getting bigger since the first storm. So has the scale of their infiltration. In the Walden incident of 1929, we were given away in advance. It probably had something to do with the infiltration.
不是内鬼吗？渗透性是吧？
Very well. A point worth discussion. But it is not relevant to our subject here and now. Stenographer, please take down the point Mr. Rosa just made. That will be the subject of our meeting in the 3rd week. Katz, what do you think?
The expectations of our constituencies are on our shoulders.
选区？这是选举制啊。
Fear of the Arcanists has grown due to the attacks by Manus Vindictae in many regions. It's not ideal for us to implement the peace policy and promote the arcane technology. To maintain the Foundation's reputation, we have to start with the registered Arcanists, strengthen the regulations, and show the public that Arcanists are reasonable and trustworthy. That is why I am opposed to the draft.
Inspiring. However, what a shame. None of you have realized the key factor in this subject. What is the key element that decides whether this proposal will be approved or not? Manus Vindictae? The constituents? No. It's far simpler than those. It's Verton. According to the proposal, Verton will become the only tie between these unregistered arcanists and the Foundation. As the number of Verton's field missions increases, she will inevitably get in touch with more and more unregistered arcanists. That is to say, outside the Foundation's jurisdiction, a group of people is getting stronger each day. And her attitude towards the Foundation will be the key to all the issues.
Virgin received her education in SPDM from an early age. She has a clear tendency.
Yes, that's what I think. That's also why I have asked someone who can provide a valid argument on the issue to join us. You may come in, Sonetto.
Good day, Madam Vice President. Greetings to all committee members. May the peace be with us.
The timekeeper is still in treatment. Before she is restored to health, I appoint you to take care of all the relevant matters on her behalf.
Copy that.
Now, I will ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully.
Clear.
Based on your observation, do you or do you not think the Timekeeper has been loyal to the Foundation?
Of course. All the students of the School of Primary Defense of Mankind are devoted to the peace of mankind. We have pledged lifelong allegiance to the foundation that leads the cause.
14行是好像动摇了。
That's not what I'm asking. Let's put it differently. Why do you think Vertin would provoke other students to rebel when she was in school?
I do not know. I'm sorry.
After the incident of the storm, why would Vertin show reluctance to invite the unregistered arcanists to join the Foundation?
Because,
就基金会让人不放心咯。
At one point in her negotiation with the Manus Vindictae, Vertin has agreed to join them. What do you think her true intention was?
哎，这你怎么知道？哈？你怎么会知道啊？
That'll be enough. I believe we all have our answers by now.
那一场交涉，在场人员没有几个啊。
Madam Vice President, according to our investigation of the event in 1929 and Timekeeper's report, it is highly possible that Arcana of Manus Vindictae has the arcane power to influence the sanity and consciousness of others from a certain distance.
哎，可是没有啊，他就只是单纯的用人家的性命威胁人啊。需要有这个能力吗？你有这个能力，你还威胁什么人啊？直接催眠一下不就好了？兜那么多圈子。
She is able to exert an irresistible psychic influence on others through short conversations. Timekeeper was under huge threats at that time. I think all of her responses were out of her survival instinct. This is also one of the survival strategies that have been taught in Chapter 1, Book 3 of Introduction to Strategy, edited by the School of Primary Defense of Mankind.
I see. You may leave the room now.
最终都是要这些学生去死嘛，但是还多少还是编了一些生存策略。
We appreciate the information you just added. You've always been an excellent student. We are very proud of you. Now, it's time to leave and rest.
Copy that.
What a controversial issue. What's your view on this, Miss Z?
In my point of view, Virgin does have doubts about current system. But doubts doesn't mean disloyalty. In fact, if we want to further expand the staff to contend against the Manus Vindictae, we need flexible management. Apply customized standards to arcanists with different backgrounds and different training objectives. Through this, not only can we remove the doubts of Virgin, but also ease the tension between the Foundation and other unregistered arcanists.
登记跟非登记的差别在哪？都在卡池里吧？
You've been very
只要是在卡池里，你们的讨论就是没有意义的。
Carry it out then.
是魔晶吗？哦，受系灵感，受系灵感。
Hey guys! Are you my teammates?
这个的话，哦，受到克制攻击之后就会失去最大的生命。嘿，简直就是在放水嘛！放水放到一个不行。
Using troops.
很简单的结束了。讲得好残酷哦！夜间航行啊，这要洞悉40几了啊！第4章好像有20几节，到后期怎么办？我能不能打完它啊？应该是可以的啦，但是可能又要花更多时间。
Table de divination en argent, soie blanche, perles trempées dans de la rosée du soir. De quels autres objets occultes ai-je besoin? Bien, voyons voir quelle quantité d'encens et de myrrhe il me reste. Super, c'est juste ce qu'il me fallait. Ok, tout est prêt. Coupe à encens. Où est ma coupe à encens?
马蒂尔达在立场上应该也是，这个房间是，可是马蒂尔达是正常的从学校毕业了吧？他有被软禁吗？
Encore toi, petit lutin divinatoire! Tu ne me voleras rien aujourd'hui, pas cette fois! Hé! Où t'en vas-tu avec mon pot? Reviens! Il semblerait que tu aies besoin d'une bonne leçon pour te faire comprendre pourquoi c'est mal de faire ça. Attends voir, je vais te montrer ce qui arrive quand on se moque de Mademoiselle Mathilda Boaniche.
这灵感是木质灵感，只有2只啊，那表示到时能上场的可能也只有2只。啊，那剩下的就是支援的咯。2只的话，应该单攻小春雀就可以了。妖精会复活。好。特制攻击，请尽量同时攻击敌方。哈！啊，小春雀是单攻的诶，怎么办？敌方行动点+1。啊！受到3次克制伤害后解除。受到致命伤害时，回复30%最大生命，失去当前所有激情。啊？释放恐惧 受到致命伤害时回复30%的最大生命。30%的最大生命。感觉好像也还好啊，无脑打就好了吧。既然他说要平等，那就平等吧。啊。
Хорошо. Keep distance when socializing.
Made it feel mine? The eagle's eyes. Target locked. Hilarious! It's gonna break! It's gonna break! Fine.
A safe distance.
Ha! Thanks my water. It's gonna break! It's gonna break!
Violence is not good. Calm down.
This is Eagle. Target found.
Не было бы счастья, но счастье помогло.
Lord, take the offensive.
Zima is bullying.
不是说他会那个吗？复活吗？他有复活吗？他哪里复活了？啊！应该要缄默他的，应该要缄默他的。好，算了，好，没关系。结果怎么回事？好像这样就哦。刚刚就在想，为什么他没有？
Made it feel mine? No more wishes to me!
哎，赢了，
would like to express my deepest
赢得莫名其妙。
Sale petit voyou, je suis crevé.
真的是在咒骂！我刚看到这个的时候，我还在怀疑呢。
Il est tard. Oh, Dieu merci, je n'ai pas loupé la marée haute. Préparez les accessoires. Je ne dois pas me laisser distraire à nouveau. La divination requiert toute ma concentration et mon énergie. La marée haute causée par la lune sera bientôt là. Voyons voir. Elle devrait commencer vers 20h45. Il reste 3 minutes. Je dois purifier la sphère occulte quand la marée commencera à monter si je veux que la divination soit exacte.
他说是法国腔吗？这样听起来更像是德国腔诶。
Allons, calme-toi. Voici le moment clé. Qui que ce soit, je ne dois pas être distraite. Bon, concentration. Yeux fermés, bien concentrés. Imaginons mon corps montant et descendant au rythme de la marée, béni par la lune. Elle se trouve de l'autre côté de la mer, attendant que je la trouve. Voilà le moment de brûler l'encens. Apparaît dans la sphère occulte, sonnez!
这不是那个吗？美丽的人鱼，美丽的人鱼。那叫庞母吗？应该是庞母的能力吧。只是他不用滴血。这就是说曹操到吗？14行诗这个眼神高光，眼神死了朝思暮想的人就在门外
I'm sorry, but I think I heard your voice. I need to ask you a favor.
Coming! Wait a minute! I'm busy! Wait, they're anti-patient! Now, tell me your request. What brings you to the bright and intelligent Mademoiselle Boisnichette this time?
Could you please read the future for me?
Alright, now it's a good time to ask the moon for help. Clean your hands in the silver pot and put them on mine. Okay, now sit opposite me and gaze into the orb.
Okay.
Are you here to confess, to interpret a dream, or to seek the prophecy of the crystal?
I am here to confess and to seek the prophecy.
Tell me about the vision in your heart.
The vision? I see myself falling. There are 2 broken decks. They were originally one piece. Every time I get closer to one deck, the other one sinks. People on it will fall with it. I can feel the coldness of the deep water and the pains when they struggle.
Are you sad about it?
I feel fear.
I see. Which deck would you like to approach intuitively? Can you recognize the people on them?
There is something bright on that deck, just like Timekeeper and Druvis. It is warm there.
这是占卜还是催眠啊？
You are attracted to it subconsciously. It guides the way of your heart. What about the other?
The other deck makes me feel comfortable, as if I have spent a long time there. I can trace back every step I take.
Perhaps that symbolizes your senses. Sonetto, are you having trouble making a choice? I can see the conflict between your instinct and senses. I heard you attended the committee's meeting today. Anything happened?
I said something wrong. I was not properly prepared. I was unable to help Timekeeper and Druvis. Instead, I created a deeper misunderstanding. What choice should I make to resolve their conflict? Stalemate like that really scares me.
The bright deck seems closer and larger. Have you ever thought about following your heart? Sonetto, maybe you can try following your instinct for once. Maybe something unexpected will happen.
I tried. 4 years ago. I let them go. That was the worst decision I have ever made. I am ready. Please tell me the right choice.
Okay. The reality has shown itself. Take the path you have already taken. Walk the way you have already walked. You shall benefit from listening to the voice in your mind, as it is not yet time to dark.
Listen to the voice in my mind. I see. I should not have hesitated. Thank you, Matilda. Your divination is very helpful. My mind is very clear now.
Yeah. Of course you should thank me. You should have known the resourcefulness of Mademoiselle Matilda Boanish much earlier. For your information, those seeking my help must make an appointment at least 15 days before the divination. Otherwise, they won't even get to see me.
You were very serious during the divination. Even your tone was different from usual.
哎，工作模式不错。
However, I am more familiar with the way you talk now. It reminds me of our time at school. Thank you for making time for me, Matilda. If you need my help next time, please let me know. Good night.
握到他的手了，很开心吧？整个脑袋都烧坏了，握到偶像的手了，还被称赞了。甜苹果。
Richard tends to oppose. Gloria tends to support. Black Agate tends to oppose. Uzo neutral.
又是一些黑黑白白的东西。
The situation doesn't look good.
Do you have any news, Mark?
怎么还都刚好放在格线上？现在下的是五子棋吗？还是围棋？
Someone is spreading the minutes of your last meeting. I didn't get any direct evidence, but apparently every voter has read the anonymous minutes.
这就是为什么每一次会议都要签什么那个叫做什么协议，保密协议嘛，签那个也没有什么意义啊。什么禁止录音录影的，有心的人想要流出去还是可以流出去啊。
The topic about Vertin, it has become a great disadvantage to us.
Double envelopment. A 44.00 approach. No wonder they let the draft go through so easily. To reject the draft during the committee meeting does not actually address the real problem. The House of Intergrades can still resubmit the draft during the next legislative session. So she is planning for the long term. To bring down the voting stage and make it a plan that is totally abandoned.
反正康斯坦丁就是不想让维尔汀可以去控制这些棋子吧。
I'm afraid so.
维尔汀只能是他的棋子，不能是执棋手。
A draft that has failed to win votes can hardly win the trust of the House's reviewers again. And of course, it won't be submitted to the committee.
Did anyone make any actual move yet?
Not yet. The minutes only change their preferences, but the number of those who have taken a stand still remains the same.
Just as I expected. This draft is not about Vertin, but a promise to the future. About how to balance the benefits between different interest groups. To reach that, we need to meet the expectations of those groups who have a need for flexible management. And also appease conservatives and not shake their confidence in controlling the overall situation.
有人想改变，有的人不想。
Actually, we do have an opportunity to change the game now.
Opportunity.
I hereby challenge Delegate Mark Hall to a public debate on the revised draft of Storm Reformation, Manpower, and Discipline. This draft of his will bring unpredictable risks to the Foundation, yet Mark himself seems completely unaware of it. I believe it is necessary to make such risks public in a legal way.
代表了。马克是谁？
See, I knew they were going to escalate Burton's issue.
You want to accept this challenge?
Oh, the internal media are reporting the news.
马克是这个代表人吗？然后马克就是这个代表人。
If I step back, they will definitely humiliate me and take advantage of the public opinion to undermine the draft.
Mark, that's a menacing move. It is coming for us. No matter fight or flight, they have comprehensive preparation for this. I would suggest taking the long view and not jumping to conclusions.
But defense without attack will never bring us victory, Madam Z. I've always wanted an opportunity to defend the draft in public. Concerning the questions they implied about Vertin, I've collected more than enough cases to refute them. Misleading questions twist people's opinions. It's time to tell them the truth.
You have accepted it. Was it in front of the media?
I was there when Pedra challenged me. So were the media. Well, I don't think it's going to be a complete mistake.
媒体都在场的状况下发起挑战，不答应都不行吧？
It is a crucial debate. Do your best.
You don't have to come along with me. I'm here to repel the pests in the woods. It's part of my daily routine.
Thank you for your kindness, Miss Trubis. It is fun to stay in Miss Burton's suitcase, but I really feel like seeing the world out there. By the way, the pests you mentioned, what are they? I've heard of a kind of giant worm called the tatzelworm. They live in caves, about 2 to 5 feet long, and their heads are like cats.
脑袋是猫的形状，这个我们好像有打过。
Be very careful if you see one. Both its skin and breath are toxic.
I have never heard of such a terrible worm. Hopefully we will not encounter any.
有的时候这种话不能随便说啊。
So, what are we disinfesting this time?
Oak processionary moths. Perhaps a few gray squirrel cubs. It's not enough to only rely on potions and arcanum to keep the woods in peace. Oak trees reside here, and everything will change with it. Animals that live in symbiosis, fungi that depend on each other. All of them will embrace diversity by the day.
Do you mean that? A group of grey fluffers flying over there.
灰色毛毛。
Oak processionary moths.
是蛾哦。
They are preying on something.
隐约的红色。
Miss Juvis, let's help out right away.
红色。红色。红弩箭吗？现在又被克了哦。好的。
All right, just one thing. I will be home. Silence.
Just as what's been practiced countless times. May the peace be with us.
色身影被困其中。
I believe in you.
Take it easy. Handle it gently.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Hey! My child, here's something fun for you.
An eye, a tooth for a
A
tooth.
sword sharp.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood, noble or lowly. Sin
Previa
shall
sereno
be punished.
intenso ad infinito. It's alright.
I believe in you.
Take it easy.
An eye for an eye.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Try for free. Try for free.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. A tooth for a tooth.
My sword sharp.
Handle it gently.
Feel it pain and know with regret.
Leria sereno intenso ad infinito.
My child, here's something fun for you.
Off thou go. A tooth for a tooth.
Depicts the world I have never seen
Thou
before.
shalt make an atonement
For thy sins. In full.
The law is above all
Each
else.
moment, now night.
啊？什么？哦，是 Apple 哦，Apple 你怎么了？可怜的 Apple。
Bloody drum. Handle it just take it easy. The ocean dried and I'm alone again. A little bit hot here. Hey.
My sword sharp.
Handle it gently.
An eye for an eye.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
My child, here's something fun for you.
Feel it pain and know with regret.
哎，我还要多一盒盒去打他哦，啊，伤脑筋，烦欸。
Take it easy.
A tooth for a tooth.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 favorite aunties.
I would like to express my deepest regret for the accidents.
This apple is deeply grateful for what you've done. I almost thought I was caught in a nightmare. This apple has never seen so many moths. Ugh, this apple is going to have PTSD from insects.
昆虫创伤后应激障碍。
They are very sensitive to the scent of sap.
苹果也蛮香的，苹果确实特别香。
With all due respect, even among all the plants, Mr. Apple is quite attractive to insects.
So it was the scent that attracted them. No wonder Mr. Apple's invisibility didn't work.
哦 ，Apple 是可以隐形的吗？
Thank goodness we're here.
Mr. Apple, did you find out anything?
Yes, Miss Druvis. I brought something insignificant. As we planned earlier, I disguised myself and reached the office building next to us. There is a device to detect arcane power at the entrance. However, this apple pried out what we needed from the guards.
What is it? Did Miss Burton win on that voting list?
投票本本。
Sadly, not yet. It's not time for a formal vote. Everyone is cautious and remains neutral. Apart from that, there are some rumors in the Foundation. They are not very favorable to Vertin.
Rumors. It sounds as though the situation that Madame Z handles is more complicated and volatile than I thought. However, the votes have not been lopsided under such bad circumstances. Perhaps that means the Arcanists who share our aspirations are not in the minority.
That said, I'm afraid we are starting a protracted war, Miss Druvis.
Yes, I know. I've taken inventory of the supplies. we can still hang in there for 4 weeks and a half. Although they have cut off the water and electricity supplies in the building, we can still live on the resources in the suitcase for a while.
箱子不就4次元空间？
There are fewer guards destroying the woods, probably because the abatis works.
是叫4次元吗？4度空间，就跟哆啦 A 梦的那个百宝袋一样的构造。
What worries this apple is that if the procedure to finalize the draft takes more than 4 weeks and a half, we would
then survive by gradually shrinking our territory until Madame Z's draft is officially approved.
啊，死守！啊，你们前面不是宣战了吗？还以为你们要进攻呢。
We have chosen the thorny trail, and so we are destined to burn our boats and never look back.
而且只够撑4周半吗？前面不是还说要种土豆跟那个番茄、马铃薯跟番茄。
Burton, she is worth fighting for.
For this point, Captain and this apple have absolutely no disagreement. Then this apple will keep scouting around for updates so that we could respond in time.
What are you looking at, Miss Sotheby?
Over there. It feels like someone is staring at us.
Let's go back to the deep woods.
"一段剧情是不是都差不多10分钟啊？无名垂钓者，白色人形。虎目提取翼，悬挂于树冠下缘。卡邦克鲁牙髓饵料，卡邦克鲁的牙髓还能拿来当鱼饵。无名垂钓者 SCP。吸盘清道夫什么啊？
Isn't that scarf a bit too high profile?
I think it fits me just well. Huh, you chose a gray shirt. Wise decision.
Looks like you're fully prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the first debater of the day, Pedro Gonzalez Reyes.
冈萨雷斯，冈萨雷斯，冈萨雷斯是西班牙还是葡萄牙那边常用的名字吗？
The other debater of the day is the delegate of the House of Integrata, Mark Hall. Over the past 10 years, he has served the Foundation by drafting countless acts and conventions.
联合委员会跟共荣院是相对的啊。
The topic of the debate today, storm reclamation. Manpower and discipline is exactly a word.
All right, both sides are seated. Before we start the debate officially, I suggest we give Mark, the draft writer, an opportunity to introduce the draft. Would you please, Mark?
With pleasure.
真的变成棋盘了啊！是围棋啊。
And its advocates believe in such a goal. In this ever-changing environment smitten by the storm, this draft will help the Foundation win the trust of a considerable number of arcanists who have different backgrounds and abilities in a more efficient and stable way.
That is exactly where I must raise an objection. The draft has a huge risk which Mark Hall has not realized at all.
No, sir. I totally understand what you're trying to say. You have put forward several questionable arguments to prove Verton's suspicion of disloyalty. In response to that, please allow me to invoke the following cases to prove Verton's competence for leading the unregistered arcanists. Please turn to page 373 of Verton's personnel file. As you can see, since Verton became the timekeeper, the number of unregistered arcanists she has rescued so far is 63.
蛮多的。
That is a number unmatched by that of anyone present. If that's not enough to prove her loyalty, let's continue.
I have to say, Mark, you have completely misunderstood my point of view. I don't care what Verton has done, but the feasibility of the draft. According to the existing regulations, the duties of educating and disciplining unregistered arcanists are taken by the School of Discipline. While you suggested in the draft that Timekeeper's personal teaching would replace the current collective training, have you ever thought about the budget that we could possibly spend on it? The Foundation spends an alarming sum of money on education every year, and there is no way we pay extra for personal training.
Oh, what budget? I don't see why we're talking about budget all of a sudden.
完了完了，他要输了。
Did you really read the draft? I didn't mention a word about budget.
Of course you didn't, which exactly proves you have never realized the risk I just mentioned.
Oh, it seems the real topic of the debate has just surfaced. I believe everyone in the hall is looking forward to where it goes. So, Mark, in terms of this point, we would like to know your real thoughts.
Blackstone is left there alone. The last move is also a defense in panic. If I were the player... What is it?
Zeneto asked me to give it to you personally.
Dear Madam Z, with this letter, I send you my best regards. I have been instructed to manage affairs on behalf of Timekeeper during her treatment. Please let me know if there are any missions to alleviate the situation. I will do my best to meet your expectations. Sincerely, Zanetto.
Good news.
击败全部敌人。没有推荐的嘛？哦。
Anyone offer your seat to the senior?
I believe in you.
Handle it gently. Take it easy.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Hey! Flying handbag for only 3,000 Perpidontes.
Resistance is futile.
Handle it. Take it easy.
An eye for an eye.
My child, here's something fun for you. My child, here's something fun for you. Handle it gently.
My sword sharp.
A tooth for a tooth.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
I believe in you.
Take it easy.
My sword sharp. I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 Perpidontes.
Lenia sereno intenso ad infinito. It's alright. Depict the world I have never seen
Bloody
before.
prom.
An eye for an eye.
Each moment, now night.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Feel it pain and know it regret.
Pride goes before the fall. I've been there. You better take.
人工梦游，然后他们用在树上，请用左手食指触碰鼻尖，右手拇指及中指按压于心脏上方，持续3秒。哈，这是在干嘛？我们明明只是睡觉，要睡得这么复杂。中间还要舞女自评组歌。闪烁的红啊！现在要动725集了，天啊！我下一集撑不到1小时了吧
Oh, you're also here?
Yes. I am taking combat drills with the artificial somnambulism training system.
Six hours. I'm not the only one goofing around.
No, I'm not. I am not goofing around. I am waiting for orders.
Well, much luckier than me. I have so many things to build. Bit Baklushe. Have you heard it? Literally me.
人工梦游说还要调整应战的什么难度嘛，所以那个算是一种精神时光屋，是不是？
I should have turned down the offer when they promoted me to the Foundation headquarters. They don't have any field missions for a flying witch.
他的帽子居然还有猫耳朵哎！
Is it because of the provisions of talent protection?
Only God knows. House arrest may be a better name. Look, since we're both bored to death, do you want to have a try at some difficult things?
What is it?
This. Have you tried the artificial somnambulism joint training? Put on the helmet together and switch to multiplayer mode. 2 operators can take on a harder training mode. More insane enemies.
双排就对了。
Like playing in the arcade.
Okay. Shall I turn this red knob?
那不就是加一个手把一起玩？
What is an arcade?
优等生不懂。
What did you say? I can't hear you with my helmet on. Ooh, nice controller. Хорошо. I'm entering the zone now. It's been a long time. Why not have some fun?
The light is flashing. What did you press?
I switched to the hardest mode. You better get it together.
哇，很疯，一下子就直接玩地狱级难度啊！
Don't fail me, sub student.
哦，敌人好多个哦，要打3轮呢，而且还什么都有哎啊！好吧，反正也没有推荐的灵感，就照旧就打了。
Anyone offer your seat to the senior?
啊，只能两个哦。啊。
Take it, handle it gently.
An eye for an eye.
Hey! My child, here's something fun for you.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
中毒好麻烦的。
Take it easy. Handle it gently.
A tooth for a tooth.
Try for free. Try for free. A little bit hot here.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
哇！
An eye for an eye.
嗯。
An eye for an eye. Noble or lowly.
哇，没丢。哦，还好。
The law is above all else.
Take it easy. Handle it gently.
Off thou go.
Try for free. Try for free. Flying handbag for only 3,000 Capidantes.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Ah!
现在好像还不需要打爆这个箱子吧？那
Take it easy. Bloody prom.
这样子吧。
Hey! The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
啊，这全攻啊！
Feel it pain and know with regret.
哇，那个打爆那个箱子是直接补满。OK， 不用也白不用了。
A tooth for a tooth. The ocean dried and I'm alone again. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. The law is above all else.
Take it easy, handle it gently.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
OK， 那
Take it easy, handle it gently.
A tooth for a tooth.
Try for free. Try for free. Hey!
Pay for thy sins with thy
啊，
blood.
还是应该打爆箱子才对。啊，也不用急啊。
Take it easy. Bloody prom.
Eye for an eye.
Try for free. Try for free. The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Off thou go.
Take it easy.
An eye for an eye. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
My child, here's something fun for you.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
OK， 这个时候再
Handle
用
it
全
gently.
攻，然后
Take it easy.
A tooth for a tooth.
Hey! My child,
哎，
here's
只是
something
轩
fun
辕
for you.
可恶，我还以为可以大绝
Sin shall be punished.
眩晕哦，
Handle it gently.
没有不好啦。
A tooth for a tooth. Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished. Off thou go.
Bloody prom.
拜拜了
Handle
您
it
呢？
gently.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
哦，好好，还打得过去。哎，哦，有4轮，这是第4轮。哎呦，
Bloody prom.
真麻烦。
Take it easy. Handle it gently. The ocean dried and I'm alone again. A little bit hot here. Flying handbag for only 3,000 paperontes. How dare you? Take it easy. Handle it gently. Try for free. Try for free. My child, here's something fun for you.
Uh, 哎，他好像把我的这个全部清掉了。他这个是什么？群攻。咦？他把我的激情全部受到攻击时，生命低于50%就吸取所有激情，最多触发1次。激情被他吸走了。那 专注恢复怎么样呢？
An eye, a tooth for a tooth.
这样子不知道打不挡得住试试看好了。
The law is above all. The law is above all. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Atop the scale of justice.
Take it easy.
A tooth for a tooth. The law is above all else. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
哇，剩3回合，应该可以的吧
Handle it gently. Take it easy.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins.
哦，好，哦，4场，4场还只给我4回合，是20回合啊！可是可以打到15回合内胜利耶，唉，就是说我现在角色还不够强。
I am exhausted.
好吧，又得去升角色了。
Joking.
I haven't had so much fun for centuries. How many times did we die?
Sorry, I cannot do math now. My mind goes blank.
Who would expect the Sonetto would have a brain fade? Have you heard the result of the debate?
I heard that. The number of people opposing the draft significantly increased after the debate.
It's not going well. Soon will be the voting session. The opposition has taken the lead.
I hope Miss Druvis can hold out.
You visited them?
I submitted a request to enter that building. The system arranged guards to accompany me to ensure my safety. The moment they entered the building, they started sawing the trees, saying that they need to carve out the path. Since then, I have not been there.
4.5 weeks. After that, they can't hold on for any longer.
哎，这个红弩箭怎么会知道 ？X 给的那些物资，应该是在计算外的吧
Really? In that case, the vote result has to come out before that.
Hi. May the peace be with us.
Hello. May the peace be with us.
Do you mind giving us some privacy?
Do whatever you like.
Here is Madam Z's message. Please visit her in the office on Friday.
Ah, okay. Copy that. Thank you for...
With pleasure. Wish you a good day.
Are you leaving?
Yes. Do you know how the penalties for destruction of public property of the Foundation and Brawl are determined?
Huh? Well, according to measures of the Foundation for Administrative Penalties, based on the severity of the circumstances, fines will be imposed and the offender's salaries shall be deducted accordingly in minor cases, while detention or expulsion shall be imposed in major cases. The penalty also depends on what is damaged. For example, production tools, household goods, buildings, equipment, and facilities, etc. These are the properties that involve less cost and limited influence if damaged.
活得像个 AI 一样。
If the number of people involved in a brawl is equal to or less than 8, and there are no major casualties, the penalty will be minor. May I ask what happened? Why are you asking this all of a sudden?
先像个百科全书一样，把资料调出来，然后再问问题。
Nothing. As I said, bored to death. So bored that I have been paying attention to the Foundation's regulations. Even the flying manuals failed to win this much of my attention. So long, Sonetto. Hopefully there's good news for us next time I see you.
红弩箭肯定是要搞事情啊。下一集只是要看剧情，不过光是这边要洞悉25集，我还打到只有1星能看，下一集可能要洞悉20集了吧？好吧，那就先把我主要角色升到有那么高，再不见得打不过啊，但是可能就是会打很久。好吧，那。说起来，那个苏弗比这个词明天就要结束了。我现在应该可以凑个45抽吧。那明天来抽最后一次这个词，看看会不会出苏弗比，或者是出个兔毛手袋之类的。好啦，那这一集就录到这里为止咯，大家拜拜。